Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us. One big happy family. I want to thank every single one of you that have been with me from the start and the ones that are just embarking in. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscription button. You know it's free. And also like the videos. It helps YouTube to circulate the videos to have more people recognize us so we can keep growing and keep putting out these beautiful patterns for free for you guys. Thank you so much. I want to thank every single one of you that have been messaging me or commenting about my health. I am doing much, much better. I'm not healed 100% yet, but I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, God, for the healing and for all your prayers. I ask of you to continue to pray for my family. They are in need of prayers, and thank you so much. And I will continue to pray for you guys too, and your family and the world. We all need prayers one way or another. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is a 4-ply 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal brands. I am in Europe, the islands of Portugal. This is what I use 99.9% of the time. It's similar thickness as Aunt Lydia number 3. Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton is a little bit thicker, so your patterns become a little bit bigger. Our colors here go by number, not by name. So this brown would be number 20. And for the most part, I use 2.75 hook, a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. I want to mention I do have a crochet private group. You're more than welcome to join us. The beautiful queens there, you'll love them. They're just amazing. And a shout out to all of my beauty in the group. And as long as you have a profile pic, you're more than welcome to join us. I also have a crochet page. You can follow me, Instagram and TikTok. All these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is click and follow. Okay, any questions, please don't hesitate. Any help that you need, don't hesitate. As long as, you can message me through Instagram or the Facebook page group and so on. Email also is below. You're more than welcome. Your suggestions, your opinions are also welcome. If you have ideas, what would you like to see more of? Let me know so I can create for you guys. Thank you so much again. I hope I'm not forgetting. Yes, I was forgetting. There is a link below in the description box. 2-minute video that shows you how to zoom in the stitch that I'm doing, or anybody for that matter. A lot of you still don't know how to operate the tablet or your phone. And you can turn your closed caption on. Your CC should be right up there, up top on the video. You can read the stitch I am calling out. You can also slow down the video to the speed you'd like. All of these things are in that little link that I did a video to show you guys how to proceed. A lot of you still don't know how to do it. And so that will help you a lot, okay? Also, sharing is caring. Please do share the video, share the channel. It helps a lot with your friends, family, on your Facebook wall, Instagram or TikTok, wherever you have it. Okay, so we are going to get started. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so we're going to do a round flower centerpiece. It's absolutely stunning. It's from the designer, which I absolutely adore her. Love her work. She works a lot of things similar to what I do. So I absolutely loved it. I'm sure you guys are going to love it too. It's very similar to some of my patterns that I have from Lusvania Crochet. I'm sure you guys must have heard me speak about her, especially people that follow me. I will leave her link below in the description box so you guys can follow her, subscribe to her channel. It's free. She's from Brazil, but you could also, you're interested to create her pieces. You can put the language you would like and put your closed caption on and read and do the thing and just watch her crochet. She's amazing. So we're going to do one of her beautiful centerpieces. Of course, I will have a few stitches changed here and there to turn it into my own. And I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. I'll be using this number 20, the brown. I'll be using the white most probably lime green and royal blue, which I should have here somewhere. So royal blue is number 3. And I'm sure you guys have seen me work a lot with it. A lot of you asked me about these balls of thread. These are 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. They're $12 a ball, including shipping. Minimum of order of 6. That's the only way I can cover the shipping. The shipping is ridiculous, absurd out here, and we can't do anything about it. They're just, I mean, they turn me red. That's what they do. I mean, it's like more expensive to ship out than to order the piece of pattern. It's just ridiculous. But it's privately owned, the post office out here. It does not belong to the government, and we can't do anything about it. So it is what it is. What can we do? We need a post office, right? So I'm going to use these colors and the lime green, which I have it somewhere back there. But anyway, so let's get started, everyone. Thank you. So the first thing I'm going to do is that magic circle. In case you can't do the magic circle yet, you can do a 5 to 6 chain. I'm going to secure that with a slip stitch, and I'm going to come back in and do a single and 2 chain. This is my first double crochet, and 1 more for space. Coming in again, double crochet, 1 chain space, coming in again, double crochet. So this is row 1. We're going to have a total of 12 double crochet separated by 1 chain space. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So I've done my 12 double crochets, I've done my 1 chain space, and I'm going to close in my second chain from where I went up, the very first one, single and 2 chain. Now I'm going to come in between that 1 space, do a single and 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. I'm coming in again and doing another double crochet. So we're building groups of 2 double crochet inside of that 1 chain space and 1 chain space in between the groups. So 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 chain. This is row 2. Very simple pattern, but very gorgeous. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've reached the end. Now I'm not going to do 1 chain. I'm going to come on that second chain from where I went up, single and 2 chain. And I'm going to do, and I'm going to do as if we're doing half double crochet. So I've closed in. I'm going to come in that same space and do single 2 chain. Into the same space, I'm going to create on this row 3 double crochets inside of that 1 chain space. 1 chain. Into the next 1 chain space and create 3 double crochet groups. Okay, so very simple. 1 chain into the next one where we have that 1 chain space and create 3 double crochets again. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So this is row 3 double crochets. Okay, everyone, so I've reached the end, coming into that last or the first double crochet we did, single and 2 chain, and I'm going to do a half again sideways. That means I'm going to start right back in here again, doing single 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. This time I'm going to build groups of 4 double crochet in that 1 chain space. 1 chain into the next one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 chain again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And when my light keeps flicking. It's always better to have that lighting on, or else it's a problem. Now, if you find that it leaves too much of a gap here, instead of doing half, just little tricks for you. Okay, some people have wider, excuse me, some people have wider, looser stitch. So you don't have to do that one loop, just come in directly like that and close it. So that gives you more or less the same size of the other one. So single 2 chain. I like to show people as I go. There's always new people coming to the channel, and of course they're ready to learn something different. So we are there to teach them, right? 1 chain space. So you know that it's groups of 4 double crochet, 2, 3, and 4. 1 chain, and again. I don't know if I need to make sure that my camera is not too out of range here, because I'm still getting adapted to this new stand. So I'm always trying to see which way is the best way for recording with this new stand I just got. Thanks to Maggie Jean-Baptiste. Thank you so much, Maggie, for your donation. And this was put to the new stand for you guys to see the stitch better. Okay. Thank you so much, Maggie. God bless you. Okay, everyone. So finished row 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to do the same thing. Come on that second chain and close it with almost like a single, right? Coming back in, doing my single 2 chain, coming back in again, 2 double crochet. So now this time we're going to do groups of 2 double crochet, 1 chain in between where we have the 4 double crochets. We're going to come in the center here between the 4 and do 2 double crochets, 1 chain into the 1 chain space, and again 2 double crochet. So this row 5 will be about groups of 2 double crochet, and then in the center here 2 double crochet. Now a lot of you have seen me create this centerpiece before, the base. There's a lot of my patterns that I have this base on. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished row 5. Again, coming in that second chain, closing it in with single, coming back in the same stitch, doing my single, my 2 chain, coming back in. Now this time we're going to create groups of 3. This is row 6, 1 chain space, and doing 3 double crochets inside of that 1 chain space. 1 chain into the next one, 1 chain. So that's all we're going to do for this row 6. Just like that. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 6. I'm going to come into that second chain from the very first one we went up, but I want to grab those 2 loops. I don't want to pull only in 1 loop, or else the pattern starts blowing. Okay, so close in with a single, coming back in. This row will be a repeat of what we've just done. We're going to do 3 double crochets, 1 chain into the next one, one chain into the next one. So that's all we're going to do is those groups of 3 double crochet, repeating on this row exactly what we've done on the previous row. So group with 3s, 1 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, row 7. Okay. Okay, everyone, just getting to the end. Closing it with single. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now row 6 and row 7 was a repeat. This row 8 and row 9 also will be a repeat of what we're going to do now. So this time, this row 8, we're going to do 4 double crochets. Okay, 1 chain. So row 9 also will be 4 double crochets, 1 chain space, 3, 4, 1 chain into the next one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So row 8 and row 9 is exactly the same thing. I'll come back to you at the end of row 9. Okay? Okay, everyone. So finishing row 9, which was a repeat of row 8, and closing in with single. Now, this row 10 is going to be a repeat of row 5. Okay, so we're doing groups of 2, single 2 chain, and another double crochet. 1 chain coming in between, and doing 2 on the same stitch. 1 chain into that 1 chain space, and create the groups of 2 double crochet. 1 chain in between. So groups of 2, 1 chain space. It's a repeat of row 5. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. This is row 10. Okay, everyone, coming to the end of my row 10 and closing in with single. This row 11 will be exactly the same thing, a repeat of row 10. So 1 chain coming into the spaces and doing the groups of 2 double crochet. So this is just a repeat. 1 chain and 2 double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 13, so I'm closing row 12. Now, row 13 and 14 is exactly, let me just count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, going into row 12. We closed out row 11. So 12 and 13 are exactly the same thing. 3 double crochet and 1 chain. So this is row 12. We've closed 11 out, doing groups of 3 double crochet, 1 chain. So row 12 and 13 is a repeat of the same thing, groups of 3. I'll meet you at the end of row 13. Okay, groups of 3, 1 chain space, row 12. Row 13 is exactly the same thing. I'll meet you at the end of row 13. Okay, everyone, so we pretty much finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Again, we're going to close it here. Now we're going to change up the pattern a bit. Another thing I want to explain to you is if you want to go bigger, because I know a lot of you will ask me that on the comments. So basically we finished doing 12 and 13. Now it would have been the same thing as we would have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, row 6 and row 7. That means that you would repeat everything from here on, row 6 and 7. Okay, so after row 7, you'd do the 4 double crochets like we have here, 2 rows, and then you'd continue on and your pattern would be bigger. Okay, so now we've came inside of that one chain space we've done, we'll be doing 1 double crochet only, so single and 2 chain into the next one, next stitch. So we're doing this row 14 is only double crochets all the way around, 1 per stitch and 1 inside of that one chain space. So very simple, 1 inside and 1 per each stitch, just double crochets all the way around. This is row 14. Okay, so I'll continue mine and meet you at the end of this row. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished my row 14, coming in, and slip stitch. I'm going to come back in that same one going into row 15, so I'm going to stretch it a bit. Actually, sorry, not doing it here. So slip stitch, coming into the next one. I'm going to stretch it a bit, do a single and 1 chain. So I have my first double crochet coming into the next one, my second double crochet, my third double crochet. Now once we have done a group of 3 double crochet, we're going to do a double crochet sideways. So I'm going to come on that stitch just before my first double crochet. I'm going to grab my thread and I'm going to stretch it as much as I possibly can. Now usually the first one is always the hardest one to do, right? Okay, so again, coming backwards, I'm going to stretch my thread as far out to the same size length I have there, and I'm going to do a double crochet sideways. Again, I'm going to skip the next stitch and coming into the one right after and creating 3 double crochet groups, because that space we just skipped, it's where we're going to be doing the double crochet sideways. So coming into that one we skipped, grab your thread, stretch it, take out 2 and the last 2, which is the double crochet. Again, skip a space into the next one, do the 3 double crochets. Okay, coming into the one that we skipped, grab your thread, stretch, and do your double crochet sideways. We're going to repeat this all the way to the end the same way, very simple. So skip a space into the next one. We know that space is for the sideways double crochet. So we have that group, coming back into the one we skipped, stretch, and do your double crochet. Gives it a beautiful little effect. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished row 15, going to row 16. I'm just going to do 3 turns on my hook I'm going to start anywhere pretty much. I'm going to start here. And we're going to be doing double crochets. Okay. So I have my first double crochet. Coming into the next stitch, double crochet. So I have 2 into the next one, so it's 1 per stitch. We're going to have a total of 12 double crochets. Sometimes I bang into this new stand for the camera. It's basically right on my head, almost. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm going to do another increase. So 1 more double crochet on that 12 one. So every 12 double crochets we have increase to do. Next one, double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You got to make sure that you count, that you have the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 1 more in the same stitch. So that's my increase. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone. So we pretty much finished doing row 16, and I did 16 increases. Okay, so now I'm going to do the walk to the next one with a single, but I'm stretching my thread and 1 chain into the next one, double crochet, and into the next one, double crochet. So I have 3 double crochets here. When I come back, I'll complete 2 more. We're supposed to create groups of 5 double crochet. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 and come in my 4th and do 5 double crochets, 1 per stitch. So I have 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain again, skip 1, 2, 3, come on your 4th and create the groups all the way around. 5 double crochets, 1 per stitch. Okay, so I have 4 and 5. This is row 17, and I'll complete the other 2 when I come back around it. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, down to my last one. 4 chain. Now remember that we only started with 3, so we skip 1, 2, 3 on my 4th, and then we have the last one here, and that completes our 5 double crochets. Okay, I'm going to cut my thread, tuck in my loose ends, and come in with the green. Okay, everyone, so I'm coming in with the multicolored green. I'm going to do my slip stitch knot. So we have the top 5 here. We're going to skip 1, 2. We're going to come on the middle one with a single and 2 chain. We're going to put this 5 chain or 4 chain behind. Okay, we're going to work on the bottom here. So we're going to skip the first one, coming into the second one, and doing a incomplete double crochet. Again, another one, incomplete double crochet, and my third one, incomplete double crochet. So now I have 4 on the hook. I'm going to close it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Coming back in the same stitch and doing the incomplete 3 double crochet. So it's like doing halves, and then close it all together. The 4 chain will stay back there. We're going to add the flowers onto that. 2 chain. Skip 1, 2 into the third one with single. 2 chain. Again, skip the first one, come in the second one, incomplete 3 double crochets. So it's like doing 3 halves. You have 4 loops on your hook and close it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Come back into the same stitch and repeat again the incomplete 3 double crochets. So we have 4 on the hook, close it all together, chain 2, coming up top, 1, 2 on my third one. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Remember that that chain stays behind, that 4 chain stays behind, because we will be adding flowers to it, okay? Chain 2, skip 1, go into the second one, take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2. So we have 4 on the hook, close it together, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Repeat again the same thing on the same stitch, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. Take it all out together, chain 2, skip 1, 2, come on your third one, and do a single. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. This is row, I believe, 17, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so the flower stems are row 18. Okay, everyone, so on to the flowers now. So you remember we left those back loops, right? So we're going to cover that, not loops, the back chain, those 4 chains. We're going to cover that all together. So I've rolled twice on my hook, and I'm going to do double crochet, covering up also that back chain. Okay, and again doing 7 double crochets all together. So we're creating groups of 7 double crochets. We can leave that and tie it at the end. That's why I like to leave a little bit of string. If you feel more comfortable in doing the single 2 chain or 3 chain going up for your double crochet, then go ahead. So I have 4. And I'm using canary yellow. I was going to use the royal blue and then changed my mind. As usual, I change my mind as I'm going. 2, 4, 6, and 7. I'm going to come in that first one we did, and we're going to close it up, and I'm going to build my first flower, And then in here we have that little space, right? So I'm going to come in and I'm going to do 3 singles inside of this space. Okay, like that. Now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chain. Coming in the next one, repeating the 7 double crochets. Make sure that you do grab also that white one together to hide it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Come into the first one and close it in. Come into that space, that hole there, and do 3 singles inside of this little space. Okay, so it's going to be very simple. Three singles. And then 10 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming again, make sure you grab that white one and cover it. And do your 7 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Pull your string, come on that first one, and then come inside of the center here and do 3 singles, 2 and 3. Okay, so I know it stays hidden, that third one there, and then just continue on. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished all my yellow, tucked in the loose ends. We're going to work now where we have those 2 chains. Remember we did those 2 chains in the single? This is where we're going to work. We're going to be doing half on each chain, 4 half double crochets. So I've rolled once. I'm going to come in and you're going to grab that the yellow part of the yellow chain, the 10 chain we did in the back. I think I did this one wrong, so let's redo that again. Okay, I'm going to roll twice. I think that's what I should have done. I did only once. Take out once and then twice. We'll leave that string there. And again, take out all of it. So we're doing 4 halves on this side. We're going to do 4 halves on this one too, grabbing that yellow. We're hiding that yellow behind it. 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do 1 chain and come behind again the flower and do the half. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Into the next one. We have that single in the middle there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 chain, and we'll have our flower here in the center. Okay, into the next one. So we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. 4 halves on each green and yellow together, chains, into the next one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we can fix it at the end, get them a little bit more together. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished doing all of my halves. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 chain. This row here, we're going to do only double crochets. So we have 4 halves. That means we need to do 4 double crochets. So 2, 3, 4. Continue on with double crochets. We'll have a total of 8, the same thing as we had in the bottom with the halves, 1 per stitch. I'm just hiding my thread as I go. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Where we have that 1 chain space in the back, we are doing 1 double crochet and then 1 per stitch of the half. So 8 again. 2, 3, 4. Into the next one. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Where we have that 1 chain space behind the flower, 1 double crochet. We're going to do this row the same way all the way around, and then I'm cutting my thread and coming back in with the brown. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so now we are going to do the next row. So I pretty much finished all of my double crochets. You can start pretty much anywhere. So I've rolled twice on my hook. I'm going to do a double crochet and another double crochet. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing as we did here. Here we did with 3 double crochets. Here we're going to do with 2 only. So I'm going to come back, stretch your thread, and cross over with the side double crochet. Skip 1, into the next one, double crochet, double crochet. Come on the one that you skipped, stretch your thread, double crochet. Skip 1, into the next one, and do the groups of 2 double crochet. And again. So we're just going to continue to do this all the way around the same way. 2 double crochets. Come back to the one we skipped, stretch, and double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished this row. We're going to go into the next row. So I'm going into the next stitch and doing a single in 1 chain. That's my first double crochet. Now this time we're going to do 1 double crochet per stitch and we're going to do 12 double crochets. We have to do increase after our 12 double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 per stitch, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 double crochets. On the next one, 2 together. So on the next stitch, that means the 13th, 2 together. Again, 12 double crochets, 1 per stitch. And on your 13th, you're going to increase 2 together on the same stitch. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. On the 13th, 2 together. So we're going to do this all the way around. You should have 18 increases of 2 double crochet on the same stitch. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, on to the next row. So I'm coming in the next double crochet, stretching my thread, single and 1 chain. That's my first double crochet. I'm going to create 4 double crochets, 1 per stitch. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, and I'm coming in the third one with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Again, skip 1, 2 into the third one and create those 4 double crochets again. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. We're going to skip 2 space and into the third one, single. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. So very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Skip 1, 2, come into the third one and create the 4 double crochets. So this is what we're going to repeat all the way around. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished my round. I'm going to come back in the same one and do a single and 1, actually not the same one, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. So we're going to close it with slip stitch. I'm going to come inside of that back chain here that we did, 4 chains. and I'm going to do a single. Okay, by the way, we have 28 groups of 4 of these double crochets, just to make sure you're on the right track. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. We're going to jump into the next chain and do 2 singles. Okay, now I'm just pulling them right to the edge there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain this time, which is in the center, and do 2 singles. Okay, so we're going to have this loop here, 6 chain. And then from this side to the next again, 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, single, and another single. 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Come into the next loop, or the chain of 3 of 4, and do 2 singles. And then from here to here, 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Come in again. 1, 2 singles. 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Come in the next chain. 2 singles. So this is what we're going to do to this row. Just repeat. 6 chain on the center, 2 singles. 4 chain from one side to the other, 2 singles. 6 chain, 2 singles. 4 chain, 2 singles. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so done my last 6. Remember we started with that back single we did, so we need to do one more inside of there to make those 2 singles. Come on that first single we did with slip stitch. Now we're going to do slip stitch to the center of this chain. So right here, and I'm going to do a single and 1 chain. Coming in that 6 chain we have here, we're going to do 10 double crochets. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 chain. Coming in that center where we have the 4 chain with a single, 1 chain, and again 10 double crochets. This is how we're going to proceed all the way around the same way. So very simple. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 chain into that 4 chain space over that 4 double crochet, 1 chain, and repeat in that 6 chain that we did, 10 double crochets. This is how we're going to do this row all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much closed in where I started that single with a slip stitch, and I'm going to do the walk to the 2nd double crochet. So walk, slip stitch through that 1 chain. Just going to come right here in the center, and now I'm going to come in that 2nd double crochet with a single, and 2 chain. That's my first double crochet on the second double crochet. Okay, now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm going to come back on that second double crochet, not double crochet, the second chain from where we went up, and I did a picot. Okay, this is the last row. Again, double crochet, 1, 2, 3. This time we had to do the picot this way because it's the first one. Now I'm just going to come in inside and behind that double crochet. It's much faster, and I find it very nice to picots this way. Again, double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain, and come from behind and picot. Again, next one, 1, take out 1, take out 2. You should know how to do a double crochet. 1, 2, and 3 chain, coming from behind and close in with single. Again, 1, 2, 3, come from behind and close in with single. 1, 2, 3, from behind and close in with single. Into the next one, 1, 2, and 3, behind and close in with single. So we have those 2 left. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double crochets and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picots. Now I'm going to do a double crochet incomplete here on the next one, and I'm coming directly to the second double crochet on the next motive. Take out 2, and now we're going to take it out all together and close it in like that. And then again, 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to come inside of that space there to close it up, because that's the first one. Usually when it's the first one, it's always harder to get it the same way as we're doing here. So, and now it's just a repeat of all. So basically now you have 8 double crochets and 7 picots, okay? Because we don't do the last one. Again, double crochet, 1, 2, 3, come from behind. And again, 1, 2, 3 chain, come from behind. Next space, next stitch, 1, 2, 3, behind. 1, 2, 3, behind. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 picots. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the second, because you know we don't do the first one, we don't do the last. So we're only going to do the incomplete on this previous last here. So we have 2 left, right? We're going to do the incomplete double crochet. Skip that first one, come in the second, and close it all together. And that's what it looks like. I think you guys will love this pattern. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few more. And then you do your 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to come right in here just to close that first one in. And continue on. 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to do a little bit. You'll see me go faster, obviously, but all you have to do, if you're having a hard time, just go back, rewind a bit. This is absolutely stunning. Thank you, Lusvanya. This is amazing, and I absolutely love your work. We work so similar on so many patterns. It's unbelievable how we have basically the same taste and designs. Okay, so I'm on the before last double crochet. Okay, so I have my 7. This is my 8. We don't incomplete, I should say. We don't do picots, and then come into the second one and close it all together. Okay, so this pretty much does it for this tutorial. By the way, I didn't change anything on the pattern. I found that it was absolutely stunning as it was, so there was no point of changing anything. And please give it a thumbs up, go visit her channel, subscribe. Absolutely, why not? You know, and if you guys want to create some of her pieces, like I said, turn the language preference to your country where you're at. And I'll see you in the next video. I'll have the measurements below. Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time, God bless. Send you so much love and hugs. Bye-bye.